So guys, in this video let's do this day 13 from the advent of cyber to TryHackme. So this is all about the kernel privilege escalation using privilege escalation using the kernel exploit. So this is the IP address, and I have already did this nmap port scan, and we came to know that three ports are open: SSH, Telnet, and RPC bind. So this is the Telnet is an old protocol, that is an unencrypted protocol. So that means if you sniff the data passing through the Telnet, like man-in-the-middle attack, you can see the plain text format. So it's a not secure protocol, but somehow it's open on this server. So let's see. So we need to access using this telnet command, telnet and IP address and the port. By default the port number is 23. Of course the service is running on port 23. Let's say telnet and IP address. So the banner is hi Santa, we knew you were coming and we want to make it easy to drop our presents. So we have got some presents, and username is Santa. Okay, and the password is class Christmas. So let's use these credentials to log in into the machine. Okay, we have successfully logged in, and then they are asking what credential was left for you, that is cross Christmas, and we need to get some information about the distribution information. Let's go ahead and say uname minus a. So it's saying the Linux Christmas 3.2 kernel, so it's a old kernel, and you can check for distribution version using lsb release minus a. So it's saying Ubuntu 12.04 LTS, so it's an old kernel, and this is exploitable to a kernel exploit, that is dirty cow exploit. So that is found in 2016, I think so. So at the time of Ubuntu 16, then it was exploitable. From Ubuntu 16 onwards, the patch was released for this exploit, so we cannot run that exploit from Ubuntu 16 onwards. Since this is Ubuntu 12, we can run that exploit to get our privileges to the admin user. So they are asking what distribution of Linux and version number is this server running, that is Ubuntu 12.04, and who got here first. Okay, let's say ls. So there are two files. One is cookies and milk.txt. So let's see the contents of this. So since it's look like a C programming file, too bad Santa, the Grinch got here before you did. So the Grinch got here before Santa did. So you can, this is all the code for the C programming. So let's say ls. Let's see the shell script file. So this also looks like a complex code. Okay, now let's see what information we have got. That C source code is a portion of kernel exploit called dirty cow, and the CV number is a privilege escalation vulnerability in Linux kernel taking advantage of a race condition that was found in the way the Linux kernel's memory subsystem handled the copy on write. So that's how it got the cow, dirty cow. So we need to this is the local privilege escalation, so we need to be on that system to perform the escalation. Okay, we need to upload this file onto the box, this machine. So let's search for dirty cow exploit. Now this okay, exploit db have the exploit. So race condition, local privilege escalation. So you can see, to use this exploit, modify the user values according to your needs. The default is firefart, so it will create a highly privileged user, that is firefart, and if you can change the values here. You can see the salt name is a username, the file name is etc passwd, and backup is backup file passwd.backup. So the compilation process is gcc. We need to say pthread and c file, assuming that we have saved in the dirty.c, and output as dirty, and using this module encrypt. and we need to, after comparing this, we need to run the newly created binary either by doing the dot execution of dirty, and we need to send the password if you want to change the password. Okay, now let's copy download this exploit. Okay, let's say dirty. Okay, in my downloads folder I have this dirty.c. Okay, let's use this. I don't think we have the netcat on the machine. Okay, let's use this python 3. So it's running on 8000 port. So the IP address of my machine is this one, and let's copy this, and we can say wget okay. Before copying this, let's check whether we have GCC or not. Okay, we have GCC. We don't need to worry about comparison. We can compile in this box. So let's get the C file now. Okay, let's say ls. Oh, we have got the dirty.c. Now let's compile using the syntax they have given. Let's copy this, and if you can see, that is the question they have been asking, what is the comparison process for the exploit, and this is this one. So if you say ls, now my binary has been successfully created. Let's say dirty and say the password temp. Okay, the line has been added. You can see this is added to the etc positivity file, username and the salt of the password and root user id and root user group and the pond, and this is just a comment, and the root bin bash. So now what we can do is we can say su firefart and enter the password temp, and you can see we are the root user. We are my firefart, and what I can do is I can do almost or anything on this machine. So let's okay, what they're asking is they did not put any flag, but we need to check the md5 hash of something. Make sure you make a code file, not a directory. Okay, we need to okay, let's say touch code. Let's say ls. Okay, we can remove these two files. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to say t and pipe that output to md5 sum. That's the correct one. Sorry, it's tree. So the tree output will be the contents of the folder in a tree format. Okay, we need to create the file here. Sorry. So let's work together on this. Use this text file here. Create a file named code in this directory, and inside directory. Okay, now we need to say touch code. So that is the correct hash. So we have successfully completed this day 13 code for Christmas. This is all about the privilege escalation using the kernel exploit. If you have found a Linux box using the old kernel, you can see the Linux kernel version below 3.9, then you can use this exploit and become a root user.